Здорово, народ! Сегодня продолжаем играть в The Wolf Among Us. В общем-то, 4-й эпизод продолжаем. И я посмотрела, их всего 5 эпизодов. Может быть, сегодня мы с вами... Может быть, сегодня мы завершим игру. Не забываем, на чем мы остановились.
What is this place? I told you, Bigby. I don't know. They muscled me out.
5 секунд. Что ж такое-то? Прям так это... Эхо какое-то.
I swear I don't know anything more. I haven't been back here when it was like this. Warning lights. This business, it's all I've ever had. I guess that's why I stuck around when they took it. You come in here making trouble for me, but you won't give a shit now because the crooked man stepped on your toes or something. Where were you when they took this place from me? It hasn't been easy for me. You think I want to live with this at my back? I needed help. I needed your help.
You're not off the fucking hook yet, Butcher. If I find something, if I so much as smell something that makes me think you're lying.
Ой, эхо странное. Оно было раньше?
So this is what Beast was delivering. Glamours, other kinds of magic. It would be dangerous stuff.
Приветики, приветики, всем приветики, конфетики.
Maybe just don't touch anything back here, please?
Подожди, проверю, что проверка. Все, у меня выключено левое лишнее. Да, в принципе, все вырублено. Я аж прям испугалась, думаю, у меня там, не знаю, удвоится уже. Так, всем здравствуйте. Так, мы продолжаем играть. Так, кандалы, давай посмотрим.
James. Who's getting chained up here?
You can't think I'm the only one the crooked man has under his yoke.
Значит, у кого-то мучили нас.
These are raw materials for making magic. Anti-green leaf and any other rogue witches out there probably get their supplies here.
monkey bones? That I can do. This stuff is out of my league.
There are a lot of nasty spells you can make with the right equipment. Don't you see what's going on here? With all these raw materials, looks like he could process them into just about any kind of magic. He's got all he needs. The gear, slave labor to work it. So these must be the orders.
Какие-то рецепты чего-то непонятно.
He's got his hooks into everybody. It's pretty clear now.
Oh yeah? How?
Doing it like this. It's bound to be cheaper than the 13th floor.
This is just horrible. Things that must have gone on here.
It's the pudding and pie girls with the ribbons. Whoever he's got in here in these chains, he's enslaving fables. On my watch. People just don't know the real cost of getting something cheap.
You don't have to tell me.
Fucker, Crane knew all about it.
Yeah, what about Craig? If this all... I mean, finding the crooked man is so fucking important. Why don't you ask your boss?
Snow.
No, Craig. He said he knows where everybody is. I don't know how, but he's got it some way. That's right. It was that creepy magic mirror with the big green head and all. Why don't you just use that? Find the crooked man that way. Leave me alone. Yeah, with stuff like that mirror, I'm surprised that you ever need to leave the office.
It's fucking broken. Crane shattered the mirror and made off with one of the pieces. Probably still has the shard with him.
Well, if they got their hands on an important magical item, there's only one place they'd take it. The Lucky Pawn. They probably took Crane there, too.
The Lucky Pawn. If I can find the mirror piece there, I can find the crooked man.
Hey, hold on. I told you what I knew. And look what you did to me. You're just as fucked up as they are. You really still are the big bad wolf. Is this what you do? You just go around ruining Fable's lives?
I got a little hot. I'm sorry,
Все
okay?
прямо его донимают.
I'm sorry.
Do you really think this is gonna be all right? All this stuff in here, I do know one thing. That's his icon. His symbol. What kind of a guy uses a torturing device as his icon? The kind of guy who isn't going to be understanding about Bigby Wolf showing himself in. So tell me this. What the hell am I supposed to do now? I'm going to have to spend the rest of my short life looking over my shoulder for Bloody Mary.
Report to the business office. Tell Snow I sent you there, and we'll figure something out. Some kind of protection.
You're going to protect me.
Так, 5 секунд. Так. Кое-что проверить. Все нормально. Так. Видимо, просто такой у них звук в гараже. Объемный прям такой. Извините, мы закрыты.
Jersey, don't give me that shit. What the fuck is the point of having a system if you're just gonna...
Not my fucking
Jack,
system.
what the fuck is going on?
But you,
I'm,
you're the guy who
just
makes
gonna-
sure-
I'm the guy that comes shit in order,
you know.
and that's it, Woody. If you love your ex so fucking much, why'd you pawn it in the first fucking place, huh?
I didn't pawn it, asshole. It was stolen from my apartment.
You don't want no part of this, pal. You push me one more time, and I will have one hell of a mess on my hands. And I really don't feel like mopping out this room today. So I'm giving you one more shot to thank me for my... So get the fuck out of my sight. Hit the bricks. See you later.
Hey, what's going on here?
What the fucking hell?
Christ. And this fucking guy too?
Are you kidding
Fucking
me?
guy
It was
too.
here. It was right fucking here. What did you do with it?
How the fuck do I know?
Listen, you bald little dipshit. You're gonna... You piece of shit! I'm gonna rip your fucking lungs out!
Back it up, Jersey. You're dealing with me now.
You got here fast. Still looking for whoever killed them hookers? Or are you done chasing your tail?
Where's my axe? Who'd you give it to?
You follow me here all the way from Battery fucking Park?
Trust me, you do not want to go there.
And what if I do?
Back off, dog. I just want what's mine. My axe.
You talk big, but I don't think you got the stones to back it up.
Ругань это просто вообще минута.
Still a little sore, are we? Why should Mary get all the fun? You ain't so tough. You know what? I'm just gonna handle you myself. Ah! You fucking motherfuckers! Oh, motherfucker! Oh.
Ой. Он живой?
What the hell are you doing? This is my fucking fight.
Not now.
Dog, you got a lot of nerve.
А он кто такой? Он тролль? О, прям в Ведьмаке.
Protected your friend. Too bad you couldn't protect those whores. Go on, try to stop me.
Что за демон?
Fucking stay there. There she is.
Ой, ё-моё. Укусили его за щеку, который нет. Ё-моё. Неужто сейчас подохнем?
Hey, asshole.
Asshole.
Found her.
Он сейчас умрет? И что, убивать?
The magic mirror's missing shard. Where is it? Bloody Mary brought it here, didn't she?
Жесть,
You
короче.
don't know anything about anything, do you? What do you have? Nothing. That useless bitch Snow White in a broken fucking mirror.
Where's the crooked man? How can I find him?
Broken
You
man.
can't find a crooked man. No one can. Oh, the door to his house. It bounces around. Never in one spot. You'll never find it. Even Crane had to use the magic mirror. They dumped all his shit here. Bloody Mary uses this place like a fucking dump.
Where'd they take it? Where did they take Crane?
Oh, how the fuck should I know? They do what they do. You'll never see him again.
Блин, вот уроды.
Just go on. Get Crane's shit and go. Not that it's gonna do you any good.
See anything?
Crane's coat. No time for traveler's checks, huh?
Так. Что нам необходимо?
That sick piece of... The shard. It's the shard. Finally.
А, осколок нашел, офигеть. Туда. Gold Silver.
Hey, Sheriff. Those girls are
Эти
still
девушки
dead.
мертвые.
Oh, and there's nothing you can do to bring them back. And I don't know what they did, but I do know this. Oh, if they're dead, it's because the crooked man wanted them dead. That's all it takes. So you can raw smash the place up. Shit. You can wail on me all you want, but what good is it gonna do you? 'Cause he ain't in your town. You're in his.
Козел.
Just shut the fuck up, will ya?
Shut the fuck up.
Out of smoke?
Мы закадычными друзьями станут скоро.
Thanks.
Спасибо.
Shitty brand.
Дерьмовые сигареты. А сам курит.
You're welcome.
I'm
You're
not gonna
welcome.
lie. I was having trouble deciding which one of you to hit with this thing. Jersey was wrong, you know.
About what?
About those girls. There is something you can do about it. You can get the
Ты можешь
fucker who
поймать
did it.
ублюдка, который это сделал.
Ain't that the plan?
Yeah.
Да.
Damn right it is.
Ты
Alright,
чертовски
Don't
прав.
do it then.
Hey, Woody.
Yeah.
You gonna be alright?
You know me.
Прям так это душевно. Капец. Администрация Фейблтауна. Здание
I don't care
Вудинс.
who killed
Вечер.
the prostitutes. If Crane was helping himself to the community coffers, it means his hand was in my pocket, and you just let him go!
I don't know what you heard, but it didn't happen like that.
Are you denying the facts?
She's denying me the chance to get a word in. Now, Miss White,
Sheriff Bigby has returned.
Ah, there's the old wrecking bowl himself.
Bigby, where have you been?
I'm not finished here, Miss White.
You will have to wait. Just one moment, please.
Look what I found.
Seems your dog wants a biscuit.
Buffkin, get this
Нарывается.
piece in the mirror right away.
With pleasure, Miss White.
Finally, things are swinging back in the right direction. Good work, Bigby. You've been gone all day. What did you uncover? I thought you were going to report back to me. I mean, it's fine. So what else did you find out?
I had to get real persuasive with the Jersey Devil down at the Lucky Pawn, but he told me that the Crooked Man's door, to wherever it is he hangs his hat, it moves. It's some kind of magic door.
Do you think the mirror will be able to find the door once it's fixed?
That's how Crane did it. And that's how we're gonna do it.
Excellent work. Really.
Sheriff, I could use your assistance. Would you join me at the mirror?
Да без проблем.
Don't go far, Sheriff. I'd like to have a few words of my own with you.
Unbelievable.
Why don't you go fuck off until I'm good and ready?
I don't understand. This piece just doesn't want to join the rest. Do you have any idea why?
Got me.
Not necessarily.
Well, where did you find it? What has it gone through since being separated from the rest? Shattering is a very traumatic experience, you know. So this process can be a little touchy.
It had a front row seat to a pretty gnarly brawl at the Lucky Pawn. When I found it, it was still in Crane's coat. Last person I saw with Crane or his coat was that psycho Bloody Mary. Maybe she had some...
Ah, yes, Miss White was asking about her. That explains it. You know who and the mirror have a very unhappy history with each other. How would you like it if she tried to use you as a doorway?
I think I already know the feeling.
Well, I think I know how to proceed now. It will just take a little extra coaxing, that's all. Thank you for your help. It could be a while, Sheriff. I'll find you when it's ready. Besides which, he might not want to come out with you watching.
Oh, he doesn't like being spied on.
If you ask me, you're everything that's wrong with people town.
Is it fixed? Did you ask about the Crooked Man?
Buffkin's still working on it. He said it might be a while.
If you're so self-reliant, what do you want from the business office so bad?
What I want is my business.
I can't take those two right now. We're trying to catch a murderer, and they're over there bickering about bureaucracy. We're at war. Don't they realize that?
You need some help over there?
Yeah, thanks. Go talk to Toad. But just so you know, we can't pay him. He really needs to go to the farm, you know. So just break the news and be done with it, okay?
Не, ну что ты со своей фермой, блин, достала она со своей фермой.
Toad, come here.
I thought I made myself very clear.
I see how it is. Passed off to an underling, eh? Why am I not surprised? Well, you did cause what damage brings me in here, so maybe it's for the best. Just need a little bit of dosh to cover it. I tried talking to her about it, but it's like chatting up a brick wall, it is. Now, I'm sure you've got your own agenda, Sheriff, but I've taken a real wallet because of you.
Before we get into any of that, what do you know about the Crooked Man?
Don't try to change the subject on me. I need a little bit
У
of
меня
that
денег-то
walking
нету, я
around
даже
money, you know?
деньги-то
My
не беру.
car, total, the gaping maw in my wall. Any of us sound familiar? I'm not looking for a handout. Just what's right.
Look, I don't write the checks around here, but I know I had a hand in it, so I'll try to get Snow to take care of you.
Please do. It's the only way I'll be able to get me glamours.
Yeah, all right. But, this isn't exactly a new problem with you, Toad. You know that if you're out of glamour, I gotta send you to the farm.
Well, how about your friend the pig, hmm? Is he going to the farm too? Yeah? You thought we didn't know about him, huh? A worst-kept secret in Fabletown.
Colin stays out of sight, for Mondays at least. Can you say the same?
Fine, I get that. But might I propose a very simple solution? If you give me one more chance and hear me out, I'll see a way for me and me boy to stay.
Давай.
I'm not gonna ask for any more than I need. I just want to stay. So what do you say you just give me enough to cover me glamours and we'll call the rest a wash? Please, Sheriff, don't take TJ from the only home he knows. This old glamour always oppressive. I've done nothing wrong but look different.
Look, I'll try to get you that money and get you another chance, but you have to understand, that's not entirely up to me.
Oh, thank you, Sheriff. I knew I could count on you to make me whole again. We get it sorted and I'll be glamour to the nines, I will.
Мы добрые.
Bluebeard, you want to talk? Now's your chance.
I've just made my donation funding this office, so direct your questions to Miss White.
White.
Well, at least he's not trying to get rid of me.
He's not?
For now. Did you take care of Toad? I mean, I saw the way he left. I know it may not seem that important right now, but glamours are the law for a very good reason. You know that as well as anyone.
Don't worry, I did the right thing.
Are you sure? Because he left looking pretty happy. Fine, we'll deal with it later. I know I should be asking how it got like this, but I just keep wondering why it happened. To Faith and Lily. You've seen his world. Do you have any idea why he'd want them dead? I don't know if the Crooked Man killed them with his own hand, or if it was one of his goons.
If there's one thing I figured out, it's that the Crooked Man is all about control. It's what he does with the loans at the pawn shop, the magic he peddles, chains, ribbons. Maybe Faith and Lily weren't doing what they were told. Or maybe they just tried to leave.
Sheriff, Miss White! I believe the mirror is repaired.
Давай, давай. Самое интересное.
I have to say I have been better. But thanks for putting me back together.
I'm sorry, I have to know. Mirror, mirror, we're glad you weren't slain. Now please show us that sick creep Crane.
He's probably still waking up a little.
Are you really sure you want to see him?
You will get on that plane to Paris, and you will wait for the day the Crooked Man needs you. Until then, not a peep. Otherwise, I get to deal with you my way. So please, please disobey. Wait a minute. Someone's watching.
What just happened?
We pointed you in the wrong direction and looked at Bloody Mary's reflection.
Oh, her. That explains the sting. I'd rather not have to feel the pain she brings. So, let's not do that again, okay?
Looks like we'll have to track him down later.
You're right. We need to focus on the immediate threat, and that's the Crooked Man. Bigby, we don't have a lot of time.
Just show me where I can find the Crooked Man.
I haven't been feeling well of late. Seems neither of us can cooperate.
Damn.
Perhaps I can be of assistance? Mirror, mirror, keep us sane. Show the door to Crooked Man's domain.
I can always count on you, Buffkin.
I don't recognize the door, but that's the Crooked Man symbol on it.
Hold on.
Door. It moves.
What'd I tell you?
Wait a minute. I know that door.
That's Central Park. I don't know when it's gonna move again, but I'm gonna get there before it does.
Bigby, wait.
Bigby.
When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial. We can't just dispense street justice. I know that emotions can run high, and you have your reasons to handle this a certain way.
I'll catch him and bring him back here, alive.
Мы постараемся это сделать, по крайней мере, да?
Together.
Good. I have enough to worry about here while I prepare the case against him. So I'm going to trust you to handle this properly. That is, if you think you're ready.
Of course I'm ready. I got no other choice.
Пляж. Готический мост. Ночь. Ну, дверь-то не исчезла?
That's it, all right.
Вау.
Tim.
Tim?
What the hell are you doing here?
Good evening, Sheriff. I'm here to take you to the boss. Thanks, by the way, for leaving off Tiny. Tiny Tim. You'd think I'd have outgrown that centuries ago. I have to admit, when they asked me to watch the door, I wasn't sure what to expect when you came through that portal. But I get it. You're not here on a social call. I'm supposed to bring you right on in, so if you'll come this way. Look, this is the one thing I have to do.
All right, let's get this over with. Come on.
That's all I want, Sheriff. Thanks for understanding. This is all I'm here to do, and I don't want to mess it up. I know I'm probably the last person you'd expect to be a guard.
You shouldn't be here, Tim. This place is dangerous, especially for someone like you.
It's not like that. Whatever you may think of him, he doesn't treat me like some broken little kid. I think he gets what it's like. He gave me a job, and I'm lucky to have it. This is the only option I've got. Just keep that in mind, maybe? Because if you and the boss go up against each other, the rest of Fabletown is gonna get caught in the middle.
I understand the position you're in, but you don't have to do this. There are other things you could do.
So it's just that easy?
Maybe not, but you don't want to be a part of this.
A lot of us depend on him. Some of us never get to the front of the line at the business office. But he's there. We need you, but we need him too. What we don't need is a war. Hey, Sheriff, hold up. I gotta go in with you. Can't you just wait up, Sheriff? Thanks.
What did I tell you, Ed? Stop laughing at me.
Tell me who the fuck is back
I
there.
ain't scared of you.
I don't exactly know. I just mind the door.
You needn't
The boss is
worry.
there.
He'll come
I
around.
know that much.
And like Crane before him, I'm sure he will prove himself quite handy to have in my pocket. Either he's smart enough to see this is for the best, or dim enough to do as he's told.
I say he'd be more useful killed than
What the fuck? Holy shit!
Понятно. Все замешаны. Он всеми управляет как маг на расстоянии, да?
I was wondering when you'd turn up.
I'm so sorry, sir. I had no
It's all
idea
right,
he would...
Tim. I shouldn't have expected the sheriff to give you respect enough to do your job. But you did fine. You can go now. You see, everyone in Fabletown has a role to fill. You just have to pay attention to what they need to help them find it.
Сейчас зачесывать будет какую-то свою эту религию.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
И начинается отличнейший музон, да?
I've heard stories about you. In the old days, how you picked off those men one by one. Oh, how they screamed. The wolf is coming. And they would wait, hiding anywhere they could squeeze their pathetic, shivering corpses. Some would just drop to their knees where they stood, close their eyes, and wait for death. And you'd give it to them. I wish I could have seen it. Oh well.
Какая злая женщина. Ну, значит, надо на следующий уровень нам. 5-й эпизод начать. Начнем с...
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
I can avoid it.
Красивая девушка была.
No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
I just don't know what Bigby's doing. If he cares about it. If he even gives a shit.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. We're destroying the tree. No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
Look, maybe a few will get sent up, but you're my friend, Colin. I wouldn't do that to you.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Эпизод 5. Волк-одиночка.
You've come a long way.
Проделали долгий путь.
You must be tired.
Да. Логово исключено.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really, a carpaccio. It's lobster.
Конечно, мы с тобой еще выпьем.
I'm here for one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey. Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You know why I'm here. You killed those women.
What women?
Faith and Lily, the girls who worked at the Pudding and Pie.
Did I now? I assume by your confidence in accusing me, you must have some proof of this, yes? Some allotment of evidence. A witness, perhaps.
I know you did it.
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I wish you had me dead to rights. I really do, for your own sake. But no, I didn't kill anyone.
А кто кого убил?
Those women. I don't relish telling you that the killings were perpetrated by an employee of mine.
Работников?
It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you and to assure you that it's over with.
An unfortunate bit of business? You're gonna tell me right now who killed him?
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information.
Интересно, кто ее убил.
You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
Да.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right.
What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
Tweedledee, please.
I'm the law here, not you. Now tell me who did it.
You think I'm scared of you? You're nothing more than
That's
a...
enough. I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie.
Джорджи? Чего? Реально, что ли?
However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this!
And then
you told me
attempt to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, this! You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell? Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking
Don't
start
make
this.
any trouble, Georgie.
Are you seriously throwing me under the fucking carriage after everything I've done for you?
I think I'll be taking both of you.
You're not taking me, you fucking ponce. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like that?
You think I give a fuck if I'm the one... Who the shit do you think you fuckers are?
Get the fuck out of here!
I do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down this shitter with you?
I already told you. I'm taking both of you in, so let's go.
This could have gone so well. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Ну, ты офигеть, сейчас его будут избивать одного тут. О, могу сейчас не проиграть.
Take this!
Ох, твою ж мать.
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Трош, с возвращением.
Oh god.
This way.
Беги в зеркало. Че, стоим, кого ждем? Привет, Пушистик. Пятый сезон, пятый эпизод начинаем.
Shit!
I know.
Давай скорее. Твою ж мать. Офигенно. Куда бежать-то? В смысле? Извините. Быстрей. Я не сама прямо.
What was that?
Козлина. Ладно.
Take him off!
I can't!
Ну, давай мужики, как это на терминаторе скушу снимать. Ой, ну, умница девочка. Так, вставай, быстро. Ну вот, что ты упускаешь-то? Вставай быстрее. Что-то я делаю, я так и не понимаю, что делать. Ага.
Are you sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Быстро. Что-то кажется, мы упустили малеха.
Come on.
Нет, не упустили. Все окей. Ну что у нас тут в машине может быть? О, он ранен сильно, чё?
Holy shit.
Он доживет, интересно. Нам же сказали его живым привезти. А я что-то как-то не получилось у меня его в живых.
We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay.
Помрет 100 пудов, блин.
Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go. That it, Sheriff? Had to say your goodbyes first.
А прошлый эпизод ты начинала?
Please, Sheriff.
Чего? Подожди.
Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know
Нет,
what he did.
середина начинала. Там, где я остановилась. Уже
It isn't his
его
fault.
прошла.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What? He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls...
So it's all my fucking fault then?
I
You
didn't mean-
fucking... You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that!
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not. Go ahead and kill me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Nerissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault.
Ну, так ты все равно гаденыш, чё?
But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him.
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them, what would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die, do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you talking about?
This is the original.
Чего?
The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
I know that. But did it have to be like this?
Как все просто, ну как
Those
все
were your
запутано.
ribbons? You're in on this? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were going to be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us.
Ну и
That was the
зачем?
point.
Эрнест,
And the
здравствуйте.
Crooked Man showed up, and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't talk
can...
about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
Just shut up. What makes you think you can just...
Ты не будешь меня убивать? Нет, да стоять,
I'm
я
sick
тебе
of
не
everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Не трогай.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian.
Стоять.
Don't.
Не трогай.
Vivian. No.
А, вот оно как.
Fuck. No, 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 no.
Понятно.
Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian. Shit.
Damn it.
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just... Oh!
Get up.
Жеська, конечно. Вот так вот.
Get
Теперь
up.
ёрста открыты.
Don't think so, Bigby.
Ужас.
I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, all right? For both of us.
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Good. Old foundry by the river.
Для кого скучно, для кого нет.
Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole.
Да, последний эпизод, 5.
Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you want to do, right?
That's not who I am.
Sure it's not. No more games, all right. We both know how this ends. Just make it quick. I know what I did.
Господи, ну как, откуда я знаю, что делать? Убить не буду его убивать. Пусть мучается.
What? You're just gonna leave me here?
I won't be a killer, Georgie.
You selfish bastard. Fuck you! Piece of shit.
Ну, он заслужил так-то. На самом деле, пусть хоть пострадает чуть-чуть. Чего мы руки марать будем? Как мне кажется. Пусть почувствует ту долю, как бы, горя и отчаяния, что было у тех девушек.
Still warm. He's here, all right.
Поехали дальше.
Of course.
Слава, привет. Спасибо большое. Сейчас у нас тут будет сцена, как в Терминаторе 2.
Bigby Wolf. The big bad wolf. You used to be something.
Конечно, это вот крушенутая дамочка.
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere there's small shivering bodies would fit.
Помни, ты еле вылечилась. Блин, это да. Врач сказал, если еще будет, так ты можешь не пережить. Спасибо за намек. То есть мне надо успевать кнопки нажимать, иначе у меня помрет и придется переигрывать, да? Туда не пройдем? И тут такое? Пули? Вот это твои. Для меня пули делают.
Silver.
The big bad wolf.
Как она так умеет?
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you finish, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Didn't your mother ever teach you manners? Or was she too busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town? Oh, come on! Is that the best you can do?
Я успела. На-ка. Помидорку. Хорошо, Слав, спасибо. Хороших тебе дел. Хороших дел и сна. Ладно. Спасибо. Спасибо. Давай, пока-пока. Мне надо сейчас не прогадать, чтобы он не помер у меня. Ничего у него способность-то? Ах ты сволочь. Извини, это в игре. Взяла, ударила. Не успела нажать кнопку, блин. Капец. Эй. Слушай, а чё она такая крутая?
Where are you?
Прям крутая, прям.
Come out and face me.
Блин, это какой-то ДБД, что ли? Боже. Это красивая. Да пошла ты. Ну ты, блин, как это? Сейчас мы с ней позавлекаемся немного долго. Упали. Оба. Я говорю, у меня же руки вспотели, понимаешь? Боюсь, это с клавиши не надо нажать. Размотай их. Матрица будет. Давай как матрица. Сожги нафиг. Давай скидывай ее нормально. Давай, быстро. Сидел серый волк в доме. Издул серый волк в доме поросят. А, точнее. О, ура, мы выиграли. Это было плотненько. Вообще-то прикольненько. Ну, сдохла, тварь. Ах ты, зараза, наблюдал, смотри. Я так понимаю, волк здесь имба. Ну, конечно, если только пули серебряные. Может, у него там в рукаве какой-нибудь там маленький этот револьвер?
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds of specially designed silver bullets. Now, I may not be the best shot, but I can guarantee that at least one bolt will meet its mark, and you'll find yourself rolling on the floor in agony, unable to heal yourself. Without Swinehart to save you, you'll die. Is that reason enough for you? Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want. You plan to do what she says, don't you?
You sure about that?
Yes, I'm quite sure. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of
Да хорошо, хорошо, я тебя убивать не намерена.
I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial.
You need to tell me right now. We're not going anywhere until I get some answers from you.
If you want answers, you're going to have to cooperate with me. Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms.
Я тебя убивать не
Because I'm
буду.
not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero?
I'm doing this for Faith, because she and Lily died, and someone is gonna answer for that.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he?
Так получилось.
My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going?
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say? Fine. I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
Пусть будет так. Причем мисс Снежка нам сказала, мы предоставим живого и невредимого. Ой, чуть грохнулась.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Мы стали интеллигентными.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
It's nothing, I'm fine.
I guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister!
What do you have to say for
Where
yourself?
the fuck do you get off? You think you have the right to just do this to people? You're a fucking crook!
This? You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder of Faith and...
As I already informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
Georgie was a victim of this psycho, too. He was pushed into the whole thing, and now he's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White.
Fine. Go right ahead.
Wait, that's not how this works. After the rest of your crimes are read through, then you will have an opportunity to defend yourself, but only then.
If you insist.
Only then.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit!
Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. Wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get on with it
But we promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to let
is
him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
Ну, давай расскажи.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
This is such bullshit.
Georgie's always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened. Maybe I should have kept an eye on him. But can you really blame me for what happened?
Of course we can. Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than
В
helpful?
смысле
I
помочь? Чем
answered
ты
your
мне помог?
questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
You weren't being helpful. You were trying to set me up. Your people tried to kill me.
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
I really hope you're going somewhere with this.
I see you want to cut right to the point. I can appreciate that. Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I
Прям
helped her,
вообще-то
she
прям
was able to
богатырь.
make a living,
Богатырь-рыцарь.
provide for herself. And
Сияющий
what did they
успехом.
do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Don't blame Snow, she had her reasons. Greenleaf was using her magic to help Crane and the Crooked Man. That's why Snow wanted your tree burned.
That's not why.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The crooked man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Ну, в общем-то, все.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession.
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you, for profit! Georgie killed them.
Let me just make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did, because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course!
Whatever you're getting at, get to it.
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated the poor woodsman when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
He was a suspect, and I needed answers.
Besides,
все трусы грязные
Crane
будут
was still
доставать.
deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain
here.
level of privilege should be afforded to
who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent?
Без
when
него
you're on
вообще
the
бы
verge of eviction?
никогда не разобрались.
Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath a little
What's
while?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut
what
up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian killed herself back at the Pudding and Pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily...
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say, you're an asshole. And I hope you rot at the bottom of the witching well for what you did.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me?
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat.
Виноват.
This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed
So we
already?
get rid of him.
Dangerous.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment, so I think
This is going nowhere.
Someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
Голосуем.
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine. Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your
Mr.
call.
Wolf?
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Опять мне выбор надо выбирать.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to die.
Как все сложно. Что мы с ним делаем? Оторвать голову слишком жестоко, запереть его, сбросить в ведьмин колодец. Запереть тоже жестко будет, да?
Just fucking get rid of him.
Everyone, I'm
not this way.
Ух ты, выигрыш дивизию, это не готова была.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Finish it, Sheriff.
Please, we can still...
End it already.
Ладно, запереть. Пусть будет закрытый.
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you can't be
What
serious.
he's done, you just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
All right, do it.
Do it. Ага. Пушистый смотрит, наблюдает, правильно ли я делаю. Роскошные апартаменты Вудлендс. Добрая Юля. Ну, немножко.
Not what I was expecting. Morning, crooked man.
He's got a sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Thanks, Greenleaf.
Ну, что, прикольно же.
Let's just call it even.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
А я голову не отрывал, хотя интересно будет. Ну да.
Oh, Mr. Wolf? Flycatcher left his keys.
Listen, Snow, can we talk? I wanted to...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this.
Люба, приветики.
We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Колин, такой смешной хрендель. Спасибо, Любочка, давай. Спокойной ночки. Отдыхай хорошо. Ну чё, всех на ферму? Блин, я же обещала их не на ферму. Да блин. Черт, мы же обещали лягушки.
Carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit. Just go grab that, would you? Sorry about all this. I tried to help. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so... If you could bring it to her?
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
That's real nice.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore. Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah. You don't have to worry about the Mundies seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves, so you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ. Hey, Bigby! Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig? I don't know. He, must have run off. Bullshit!
Да, несправедливо. Я даже не знаю, ну, как-то непонятно, как бы мне их это... Как бы так сказать, спасти от этой фермы, ну ладно. Да.
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
Let me help.
Bigby, I know you're trying to help. But this is just something I need to do on my own. Okay? Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Nerissa, just tell me what happened.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
Here.
Держи, покури для спокойствия.
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
I guess what's done is done.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality.
Спасибо за подписку
Especially
второго
after
уровня. О, привет.
that night after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her, just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them...
Why would you do that?
I couldn't think of any other way to get your attention.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer,
Спасибо.
we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
It's going to be different now, I promise. Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just different.
Huh. Things are always different. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the crooked man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the crooked man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Нет. Увы. Увы, крош.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Вера?
I'll see you around, Wolf.
А что, поди, это еще и Вера была? Особая статистика. Чудовище. Вы соврали ему, чтобы не видели красавицу. Красавица, вы обещали ей. Синяя борода. Мы дрались с ним на допросе. Мясник. Вы избили его во время разговора. Я буду звать его Волчок на 5:30. Почему это? Короче, мясник, вы избили его во время разговора. Вы обещали ему защиту. Мы сначала его избили, потом ему обещали защиту. Нормально, да? Колин, вы дали ему выпить. Вы помогли ему сбежать с фермы. Скрюченный дядька. Привели к ведьминому колодцу, арестовали. Джорджа, вы оставили его умирать. Ну, что он сказал? Грен, вы выпили с Греном после похорон. Олли, вы притворились дровосеком, пока она была без сознания. Нариса, вы дали ей покурить во время последней беседы. Вы пытались снять у нее ленточку. Ладно, хоть только ленточку снять мы пытались. Мы бы хоть на пол Федора. Вы пытались снять у нее ленточку, вы пытались снять у нее... Короче, мы пытались ее снять. Снежка, вы взяли ее с собой в бар. Вы показали ей фотографию Крейна. Вы обещали привести скрюченного живым. Не пугай меня, срочно посмотри на часы, где стрелочки, когда 5:30. Так, Крошка Тим, вы решили его подождать. Диджей, вы приняли его жука и обещали передать Снежке. Жаб, вы заступили за него, когда Снежка хотела отправить его на ферму. И Дровосек, вы решили его арестовать в баре. И что, все, что ли, да, получается? Открытый такой финальчик, да? А вы не в курсе, интересно, когда там выходит эта вторая часть-то? Я что-то читала, что в декабре. А у нас сейчас что? А, сегодня как раз 1 декабря. Зима 2022, да? Сейчас декабрь. В общем, мне так-то понравилась игра, прикольная игра. Забавляли драки, а вот и финальчик. Ну да, я только его немножко не поняла. Это все-таки не русалка, что ли? Или он просто не стал с Белоснежкой оставаться и решил замутить с русалкой? Что-то как-то маленько финала не догнала. Ну то есть тут не будет скрытого смысла там такого, что типа это какая-то вера, типа сцена битвы это круть. Да, мне понравилось вот эти вот драки, вот эти вот постоянно какая-то разборка, как прямо, знаешь, пришел такой вестерн. Какой-то вестерн, короче, бывает. Вот и такая, не знаю, драки, мордобои. Весело, в общем. Смотреть особенно это. В общем, жду вторую часть. Надеюсь, будет также прикольно, задорно. А никто ни с кем не мутил, чистая работа и все. Ну да. Но мы подбивались к Белоснежке. Правда, она наорала на нас, что типа, как ты меня можешь потерять, если я не твоя? Да, понравилась буква Q. Да, очень так это в тонусе. Пальчик держится в тонусе, когда нажимаешь очень часто Q. В общем, игра прикольная, мне понравилась. Не думала, что так прям прикольно будет. Так как хотелось бы какой-нибудь там это лямур в конце игры. Узнаешь, что будет дальше. О, нифига себе, комиксы. Прикольно, это по комиксам, да, походу? Ну что, у нас, получается, нету, да, никакого больше эпизодика? No. В общем, игра шедевральна. Мы ждем вторую часть обязательно. Надеюсь, она выйдет скоро, чтобы поиграть. Я как раз поиграла в первую часть, чтобы поиграть во вторую. Пальчик в тонусе. О май гад. Ну да, вот так кликаешь, и у тебя пальчик в тонусе, а потом этим же пальчиком, ну, можно что угодно найти. Ой, вообще, пальчики. Наши пальчики устали. В общем, прикольно. Так что ждем вторую часть. Но до этого мы с вами поиграем в количество протокол. Ну, видимо, только в пятницу. С 2 числа. И я заморочилась. Я освоила покупки через Киви. В Танге, короче, и это так забавно было. Ну, короче, я долго думала подождать, может быть, и вдруг на обзорах, не знаю, пиратской флотилии появится вот это вот чудо, но прочитав, что там защита, я опечалилась очень сильно и поняла, что я хочу поиграть, и вот заморочилась. Воу-воу. Внутренний хрупкий мир пошатнулся. Чей? Какой у кого? У кого хрупкий? У кого-то не хрупкий. Ну и вот. В общем, сначала, конечно же, в Калиста поиграем. Потом, возможно, и он выйдет, и во вторую часть обязательно сыграем. В общем, большое спасибо вам за вашу поддержку. А мы сейчас с вами еще посмотрим трейлер второй части. И до встречи. Поэтому спасибо большое. И приступаем к трейлеру второй части. Кстати, она там будет в переводе. Надеюсь, у меня там все пойдет по плану. Спасибо, пушистый. Давай. Так, какая кнопочка у меня? Точно не Q. Так, а какая? А вот это вот. Все.
Над экраном, мать твою. Указано, что вы частный сыщик. Что представляет из себя эта работа? Мотель добрых снов. Зависит от ночи. Чаще всего ты наблюдаешь, ждешь, когда кто-нибудь оступится. Не знаю, в ком-то жадность просыпается, в ком-то смелость. Вы этим занимались в ночь инцидента? Да. Я выслеживал несколько недель. Они были словно тени. До той ночи. Вы неохотно делитесь с нами. Я полагаю, что это как-то связано с конфиденциальностью вашей работы. Что-то типа этого. Ваш босс, мисс Снежка, сказала, что все прошло не по плану. Она упомянула, что было некое насилие. И сказала, был момент, когда вы утратили контроль. Как гнев себя проявляет? Волк среди нас. Часть 2. Скоро на ВХС.